We got some breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. Where my sirens at? Whoa! You just can't make this up. ABCS should be ashamed of themselves. Those moderators should be fired. And you see that the advertisers pulled over 27 million ad revenue because they said it wasn't conducted fairly. It wasn't conducted fairly, but we got some breaking news, y'all. And a lot of y'all probably already seen it. You probably already, because it came out a couple hours ago before me recording this. So, but ABC Whistleblower allegedly will release an affidavit claiming the Harris campaign was given sample questions that were essentially the same questions that were given during the debate, as well as assurances that Trump would be fact-checked and she would not be. As we seen take place during that debate. Man, you just can't make this stuff up, you guys. Let's go and jump in. But hey, you cannot make this up. Boy.
My reaction is I'm really concerned about what ABC did. When the refs put their finger on the scale, you got to throw out the score of the game. What would have happened in that debate had they challenged Harris and said, you know, that's not right what you said there about Charlottesville. Right. We don't know how she would have reacted, and then Trump wouldn't have to spend all his time on the debate center. I think they did a real disservice to the voters of America when they did that, and they put in jeopardy the institutions of debate.
Well, and look, for the candidate on your side of the political aisle, it might have helped her. You know, I mean, if you want to get sharp, you have to rub up against something that will sharpen you. And it might have even helped her quiet down those in your party who still have so many questions about her policies.
Man. Boy, you just can't make this up, man. You just can't make this up. Told y'all, everything's gonna hit the fan, whether you like it or not. What's done in the dark must come to the light. The truth must come to the light, for the good and for the bad. I told y'all, you know. But Trump came out on top in a 3-verse-1. And his ending statement quadrupled millions of views than anything that Harris said or lied about in that debate. She dodged every question. You know, and that's one reason why she didn't win. And why the first thing that they said, oh, she needs to do a better job of talking about what she's actually, what's her actual plan, her policies, what she's actually going to do. That's the first thing that they said. CNN, the woke media. The Democrats. That's the first thing that they said. And why they asked for a second debate. But hey, man, you see what the polls are saying. You seeing what the voters are saying. And now everybody's pissed that ABC was just biased and unfair. A show. But that's what we expected. We expected for this to take place, man. Trump called it. We all knew what was going to happen. But we thought we thought there was a slight chance of them being fair. Like Dana Bash and Tapper Jake did. You know, Jake Tapper. You call him Fake Tapper. Oh, man. But They should be fired. David and Lindsay Davis fired.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. You ever seen a viral video of a crime or some type of horrible tragedy and you close your eyes at night and you still see it, right? You can't get it out of your head. You're like, that's dark, man. That stuff's really evil. It's bad for the soul. That's what a lot of people thought when they saw the behavior of ABC News on Tuesday night during the mob attack on President Trump. The unethical, sickening, and grotesque journalistic malpractice, which really added up to a 3-on-1 assassination attempt journalistically of President Trump. Kamala didn't have to do anything. And the pre-rehearsed, pre-scripted answers for Kamala Harris made everyone really scratch their heads. The reactions, the sniping, the snipping, the fact-checking. But there's this one moment I can't get out of the back of my eyelids. It's right here.
You lost the 2020 election. You repeatedly falsely claimed that you won, many times saying you won in a landslide. In the past couple of weeks leading up to this debate, you have said, quote, you lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short.
I said that?
Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
No, I don't acknowledge that at all.
But
I
you
said
did
that
say
sarcastically.
That.
You know that. It was said, oh, we lost by a whisker. That was said sarcastically. Look, this...
So Donald Trump says, I said that sarcastically, and he jumps into defending his campaign in 2020, defending his historic margins that he got, and talking about why he had every right under the Constitution to contest an election and to talk about the way that we do elections and govern elections here in this country.
Yeah, we know what happened. Yeah, them Patriots know. We went to, what happened, y'all? We went to sleep, and what happened at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning? What happened at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning? Them beautiful Patriots know, I tell you that. They know. They know. Yeah. 81 million for Joe. But hey, 81 million now. But we know what took place at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So Trump says, but you've heard that before from Trump on the campaign trail. Okay, that was not shocking or groundbreaking. The president's been saying that for the better part of 4 years. What was shocking was when Trump said, I lost by a whisker. This is just me being sarcastic. David Muir, the news broadcaster,
I didn't detect the sarcasm. Lost by a whisker. We didn't quite make it.
To come into our country.
What? I did watch all of these pieces of video. I didn't detect the sarcasm. Lost by a whisker. We didn't quite make it. And we should just point out here as clarification, and you know this, you and your allies, 60 cases.
This is...
Yeah. You, David. That's what we say, David. F you. You should be fired. You're a disgrace. ABC should be just shaming themselves. An absolute disgrace. The whole network. Had to get that out of my system, y'all. I apologize.
This isn't about you. You jackass. This isn't about you. You propagandizing piece of garbage. This isn't about you. You absolute and total shill. This is the thing I cannot get this interaction out of my head. That David Muir, all the fact checks and everything, that's bad enough. Okay, they didn't fact check Kamala Harris once. They fact checked Donald Trump. They fact checked Donald Trump on like 7 different things at least. Kamala Harris told 25 lies that can be recorded in this debate. But they are literally fact checking Donald Trump's sarcasm during his comments. They're saying, oh, I fact check you to not be sarcastic when you said that. They're like diving deep into his soul and saying that they are the arbiters of what Donald Trump thinks and is saying. Oh, man. You know, it makes you think. It really makes you think. And the more you watch this, the more you watch the Kamala reactions and the Kamala answers, more importantly, to these questions and how performative and prescriptive they are, because we all see what happens when Kamala Harris doesn't have a script and she doesn't have something to follow, like an actual script and an agenda to follow. It's a real head scratcher. Like it really does. The being in the tank, it begins to like make even the most honest people watching this debate say, man, like this thing seems like it was totally rigged from the inside against Donald Trump. And they may be right. Check this out. This is what's breaking across my feed right now. An ABC whistleblower is set to expose a rigged debate revealing two claims. Harris' campaign received sample questions that were identical to the ones being asked in the debate. That there was a promise that Donald Trump would be fact-checked and that Kamala Harris would not face any scrutiny, as you just saw in that clip. Donald Trump would be fact-checked. Even his emotional intentions of comments will be fact-checked. I don't think you were sarcastic enough. This is why Kamala Harris had such swagger and confidence wobbling into that debate. The whistleblower also points to several other elements designed to give Harris a significant edge in the debate. I wonder if we'll have any revelations about the use of secret communication device. Okay, so where's this coming from? The best that we could do is we could track down this post right here, this tweet right here. I'll be releasing an affidavit from ABC News regarding the debate. I've signed a non-disclosure agreement with an attorney and whistleblower. The affidavit states that the Harris campaign was given sample questions, which were essentially the same questions that were given in the debate. Fact-checking Donald Trump would not be fact-checked. According to the affidavit, states several other factors were built in to give Kamala an advantage. I will release the full affidavit. I'll be releasing it before the weekend is out. This account, obviously a Trump-supporting account. Black insurrectionist is what it's called. I have not heard of this person. I do not know who this person is. But these are the claims. These claims are being picked up pretty widely. ABC whistleblower alleges that affidavit that the Harris campaign was given sample questions and that Trump would be fact-checked. This is Jason Miller, Trump's senior advisor, saying, what the F is this? We also saw Kamala Harris perfectly recite answers during the debate, like she knew exactly what she was going to be asked. The head of ABC News set her up with her husband. Two of ABC anchors attacked Trump all night and cut him off. Remember when Donald Trump brought up the fact that he was shot and the anchor said, we don't have time to talk about that, and moved on? Remember the anchors didn't even apologize to Donald Trump that he got shot? Meaning, like, they didn't even say, we're glad you're okay. What does that mean? Incredible. Turns out to be true. This is a serious breach of journalistic ethics and will be the death blow to ABC News, says, well, Bill Ackman, one of the richest guys on earth, billionaire. All of this leads to President Trump making the announcement that he will not be doing another debate. There will be no third debate. Kamala Harris campaign releases a memo touting the gains in targeted states. So President Trump has said he will not debate again Kamala Harris. When a prize fighter loses, he says, I want a rematch. Polls clearly show that I won the debate against a communist Kamala Harris, a Democrat radical left candidate. Tuesday night, she immediately called for a second debate. She and crooked Joe Biden have destroyed the country, millions of criminals and deranged people pouring in, unchecked. Everyone knows this. All the other problems caused by Kamala and Joe. She was a no-show at the Fox debate. She refused to do NBC or CBS. Kamala should focus on what she's done during the last 4-year period. There will be no third debate. There will be no third debate. That's what the Trump team is sharing right now. Donald Trump just posted this saying there will be no third debate. Why debate? The numbers for Trump look good. The debate is obviously an opportunity for Kamala Harris to frame herself as someone who can, well, recite pre-scripted answers, which is exactly what this sounds like. So I had during the debate, I had, and these are just the most recent Pew Research released figures showing he's up 82% to 16% with evangelicals. Well, white evangelicals, that's the vast majority of the nation. Get out the vote programs, full effect. The number is incredibly impressive and is historic, actually. Trump's unique and special bond to the religious communities. I want to talk to you about something really quickly, and I wonder if you had the same experience. I called a member of my family who's not that political, but was passively watching the debate, and they said that Kamala Harris, and I can't get this out of my mind, Kamala Harris behaved like an actress reciting lines, that she just kind of like knew her prompts, and she was like ready to recite a line, that it was performative, and it was like completely pre-scripted. It was almost like Donald Trump was being shackled down and Kamala was given all of the room to run. Now, in spite of this, Donald Trump has been on ABC News's social media. Donald Trump's been absolutely destroying Kamala Harris. And many people have been destroying Kamala Harris after the fact. Obviously, the fact checks that happened during the debate or didn't happen during the debate is journalistic now. It's a crime. It's a crime. The debate was a crime scene. David Muir fact-check Donald Trump that crime was down. This is absolutely and provably false. I encourage you to go through this Twitter thread, but the reality is that the largest cities in the country have opted out of a FBI crime vector analysis. And as a result, at least 6,000 law enforcement agencies are not providing data, meaning that 25% of the country's crime data is not captured by the FBI. This deliberately unreporting skews statistics, painting falsely the optimistic picture of public safety. Everything was a lie. Here, Seattle Times, like lying and getting fact-checked about, you remember Chaz, Chop? Verified People hoax was peddled by Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris begging for another debate. We owe it to the voters to have another debate. This could potentially, and look at this, you had your ABC friends attack the hell out of Trump and you still lost. This is why you want another one. This is how Kamala Harris's face on Tuesday was the stuff of legend. The stuff of legend. This is why Kamala wants, they want more. They needed their I'm speaking boom clap moment. They didn't get it. They didn't get any Kamala viral moments. Instead, what they got was Kamala Harris being able to lie with impunity against Donald Trump. And it's time to shut it down. This may be a negotiation tactic for Trump. I mean, we'll see what happens with the affidavit. This may be a negotiation tactic for Trump, saying, "Okay, you want another debate this bad? It's going to be on Fox, and it's going to be hosted. It's going to be moderated by Jesse Waters." That would
be so fair. I'm telling y'all, that would be the fairest thing ever. You know, I'm telling you, that would be such an amazing debate, y'all. Hey, now look, now I'm telling you, let's go on Fox.
That's honestly like these should be the grounds now that President Trump asked for, and you should have to Republicans do MSNBC debates, right? Like this, I went to one. Republicans do this all the time. Kamala Harris actually wants to be the leader of this country. She should be able to go on Fox News and survive. So I think that this should be a negotiation tactic. This is what Trump should do. And he should push the outer limits of this. And otherwise, as you can see in this crime scene, fool me once kind of thing. The media.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this is what they're stuck with. This is what they're stuck with, y'all. You just can't make this up. Let me show y'all what they're stuck with. Go back. This is what they're stuck with. Oh, wait, they stuck with this, y'all. Look. This is what they're stuck with. We're gonna put it on the big screen for y'all. This is what they're stuck with. Keep your puppet hidden. You should have. Why won't they listen? Make sure she stays far away from the camera, from the press, from interviews, because this is what you're stuck with.
How are you feeling about Pennsylvania?
I am feeling very good about Pennsylvania because there are a lot of people.
She can't even get it out. Look. It's just another word salad.
In Pennsylvania who deserve to be seen and heard. That's why I'm here in Johnstown. And I will be continuing to travel around the state.
How are you feeling about Pennsylvania?
Yeah. You just can't make this up, man. You just can't make this up.
50.
Here, I got a little ending for y'all before we get out of here. ABC should be ashamed of themselves. Those moderators should be fired. Absolute disgrace, man.
My plan is to give a $50,000 tax deduction to startup small businesses. But we've got to increase the corporate tax rate. State taxes are going to have to go up. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people.
I will snatch their patent so that we will take over. The question is, do you have the will to do it? I have the will to do it.
The cost of housing is too expensive for far too many people.
Bidenomics is working. It's working. It's a term we're very proud of, I must tell you.
I'm going to invite you to attend one of Donald Trump's rallies. And I will tell you the one thing you will not hear him talk about is you.
It was hardworking patriots like you who built this country. And it's hardworking patriots like you who are going to save our country. I want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Fight, Daddy. My love, you must fight.
Fight. I love you, Dad. I'm proud of you, son.
I will not ban fracking. I'm in favor of banning fracking. It has to be legislation, but yes, and this is something I've taken on in California. I have a history of working on this issue. When it came to the Proud Boys, a militia, the former president said, stand back and stand by.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace.
These dictators and autocrats are rooting for you to be president again.
Name a favorite candidate. It used to be Joe Biden. Support Ms. Harris. So that is what we are going to do.
What I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our country. One who believes in what is possible. One who brings a sense of optimism.
We all sing happy tunes and sing Merry Christmas and wish each other Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program.
Belittling and name-calling. Let's turn the page.
Don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird?